Hey guys, how you doing? Happy New Year. I think I already said that. Well, whatever. So last year I watched Spider-Man: No Way Home. I'm not gonna give a review on it because I'll be honest, I can't really do reviews. I think it's been well established that when it comes to me and doing reviews, I don't do it very well. But I want to be better at that. If anyone has any advice on how to review, I mean, I think I've been pretty much doing My Little Pony reviewing slightly good, but when it comes to G5, it's a whole new year, it's a whole new generation, and it's coming in a couple months. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the movie came out, so G5 technically has already started, but I need to be more prepared, I guess. I don't know. I'm just scared that no one will like the reviews I do. But that's not the point of this video. Point of this video, sorry, I diverged, is just telling you the experience of when I saw, because I'm kind of surprised that it happened. Spoilers for No Way Home if no one's seen it. I mean, pretty much everyone's seen it at this point. But just the fact that I don't know, just the fact that we got to see Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland in one film. As a Spider-Man fan myself, as a Spider-Man fan that has watched every Spider-Man thing to ever appear, practically. I've seen the animated series, I've seen the new animated series, I saw the Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, a bit of the Spider-Man 2017-18 series. I stopped watching that because it got weird. I grew up watching Tobey Maguire. I grew up watching Andrew Garfield. I grew up watching Tom Holland. I grew up watching every incarnation of Spider-Man imaginable. Hell, I've read some comics, and sadly, I don't have a lot of comics of Spider-Man. But there is a site, I think it's called View Comics Online, that has literally stored comics on its site. Literally, it has every single issue of the Savage She-Hulk and Sensational She-Hulk. They're all on my computer. They're all in order. And yeah, just saying this right now. Savage She-Hulk is really good. Gets dark at times, but holy shit, it's a really good comic run. Sensational She-Hulk gets fucking weird. It gets weird, man. Kind of don't like that one. But I can see the appeal. But back to Spider-Man. Just describing the feeling I had in the movie theater. I felt tears of joy. I felt literal tears of joy. I felt literal tears of joy. That wasn't a tear of joy. That was just me being tired. It's 7:48 in the morning. I don't know, just for so many years of being this fan that wishes that there were, I don't know I don't know what to feel. It was amazing. And I feel bad. I feel bad because over the years I've grown to hate. Not hate. Hate's a strong word. I've grown to dislike Andrew Garfield's stuff, and watching No Way Home, it made me realize I don't hate those films. It was the critics and the ignorance of most of my friends at the time that, yeah, people hated the films, and I was just like, yeah. Back then, I was a blind follower of things. Technically, I still am, but I'm more aware, and I feel like I can say my own opinions now. Hell, back then, I mean, seriously, there's even a video on YouTube up on my channel that says I watched Ghostbusters 2016, and I think I said I liked it. My opinions have changed on Ghostbusters 2016. I don't like it. When I watched the trailers, some of the jokes didn't make me laugh, and when I went to the theater, some of the jokes didn't make me laugh. But I said I liked it mainly because I felt like I was obligated to. I think No Way Home is probably my favorite, as of right now, probably my most favorite Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 3, really. Or Spider-Man 2. Both, I go back and forth, because I really like both. I have a soft spot for Spider-Man 3. I'm saying that now. Yeah, it's goofy. Yeah, it's... Okay, you know what? I'll say what I think about all of Spider-Man stuff, right, as of now. Don't worry, I'm just going through the movies. Spider-Man 1. Good start to an origin story. A good start for an origin story. Good start to a Spider-Man story. Good start in general. Had great villains. Had such a good campy tone. Perfect for that time. Spider-Man 2, amazing all around. Doc Ock is amazing. The way that Peter went through in that movie, brilliant. Spider-Man 3, they tried. Sandman was amazing. Eddie Brock wasn't. Topher Grace. Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. They should have stuck to their guns. Oh, yeah. New Goblin. He was there. Amazing Spider-Man. Looking back, I really liked the film. And Andrew Garfield was amazing in the role. Dude was born to play Spider-Man. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but knowing that he was a fan, just like all of us, just like me, it makes me feel special. It makes me feel special in a way. I mean, you guys know that I tried to do a Spider-Man fan film at one point. It didn't work. I tried. I think I called it Spider-Man Great Responsibility. It was... I tried. It didn't... There was one teaser trailer, and it didn't get off the ground. But, whatever. I'll try again, maybe. Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's some good moments. I'll admit. There was some good stuff. But... the fact that they put the Rhino in the end... Electro... Oh no, Electro wasn't bad. I don't know. It's hard to... Amazing Spider-Man 2. is all right. It's not good. It's not bad. It's all right. If I had to describe it, it's all right. Um, Homecoming. When I watched it, okay, actually, you know what? I got it. Civil War. Civil War was no, that barely had Spider-Man in it. Spider-Man was in it, but he was barely in it. Um, Spider-Man: Homecoming had a good villain. Had a really good villain. I didn't like Liz. When I don't know, the Liz character I didn't really like. Um, I knew who Liz was because I watched the animated series. She was barely in that series, and I barely remembered her in that series. So when she left and MJ became the focus, I was just like, I don't care if it's out of nowhere. I just didn't care for Liz, honestly. Even the acting was a bit weird. Um, no offense to the actress, but you sucked. Maybe that's just me. I'll have to rewatch it. Far From Home. Really good film. I'll be honest, a really good film. Probably one of the best, aside from No Way Home. Mysterio was a good villain. Actually, he was amazing villain. I hated the fact that Fury was a Skrull, because as a person who hasn't watched Captain Marvel and refuses to watch Captain Marvel, actually, you know what? I feel like I don't even need to watch it, because just that alone makes no sense. And why? Literally, we're at movie, I don't know. Phase 4 has been on, Marvel Phase 4 has been around for a while. And up to this point, the Skrulls have not appeared, and there's no point. I mean, I know there's going to be Secret Invasion coming soon. Great. I don't care. Honestly, I never liked the Skrulls to begin with. Whatever. No Way Home is probably the most amazing film ever. No Way Home is amazing. Except for one issue I have with it. They erase everyone's memories of Spider-Man. Which makes you realize that this was Sony's way of making it. I feel like this was Sony's way. I feel like this was their way of taking him out of the series, out of the MCU. Because, like, oh, no one remembers him. Yes. Oh, well, I guess he'll have to exit stage left. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like they were deliberately... Because why would they do that otherwise, right? Basically going, okay, so we're going to make a spell that erases everyone knowing him as Spider-Man. And that includes the Avengers. That includes Happy. That includes literally everyone that isn't a Sony property. It feels too convenient for me. That's the only gripe I have with the film. That's literally the only gripe. Because everything else is amazing, but the fact that I've said this before on my channel, that I don't like memory manipulation. I hate it. It's lazy, and it basically goes, oh, this person knows the identity, knows the secrets. How do we fix it? Wipe his memory. That solves everything, even though literally any other time he could figure it out. This person could figure it out. Fuck. It's such a cheap way to fix a story. It really is. and I don't like it. That's literally the only thing I hate about this film, about No Way Home, is that they solve it by erasing everyone's memory. I know that was the whole point of the spell, but the spell was altered a million times. I don't care if I just wish, because it feels like they want to take him out of the MCU. And I don't think everyone realizes this. I mean, I understand there's probably more movies, great, but it kind of annoys me that it kind of annoys me that this feels like a step back. It feels like it's destroying everything that. It feels like it's because the thing is, yes, Peter is on his own now. But he's literally on his own. He has no friends anymore. And as a person, as a fan, growing up with every Spider-Man thing imaginable, he always had friends. No matter what, even if they knew who he was, he always had friends. Friends who could support him when things are down. He has no one to go to when something goes wrong. And I think that's not how you do Spider-Man. I'm saying this right now. Separating Spider-Man from his allies is not the way to do Spider-Man. And I hate the fact that there are videos out there like, oh, Spider-Man has been fixed. They fixed Spider-Man. And I'm like, he hasn't. There's no reason to fix what wasn't broken. He had allies. He had people to look up to. He had people in his life. Now he pretty much has no one. May's dead. His friends don't remember him. Happy doesn't remember him. You literally made sure that no one, and I mean no one, that means Doctor Strange, Clint Barton, Kate Bishop, Kingpin, anyone, not even just people on the top of my head, Bruce Banner, Jen Walters, Matt Murdock, who was in this film. Shut up, alarm clock. I'm ranting. You brought these characters. You brought Matt Murdock in this film. For me, it was like, oh, maybe they could bring him back and they could team up. No, that probably won't happen anymore. You know why? Because you took away that. You took away that for the fact that, oh, we want everyone to forget. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Yes, keeping a secret identity is good, but if everyone doesn't know, you're literally putting him back to not square one, square zero, practically. Spider-Man is a tragic character. I understand that. But taking away his friend is going too far, I think. He works best with characters that he can talk to. That's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. When he's with friends. Because even it's a misstep to me. As much as I really love this film, it's a giant misstep for the future of Spider-Man. It's something I don't agree with. And I just hope they can retcon this. or not even retcon it. I hope they fix it in the next film. I hope they can fix it in the next film. Let alone a series. Just fix it. Because I disagree. I disagree with this. I mean, great. Now he has a more accurate costume. Great. I love it. It's amazing. It's great. Sound like Trump. It's great. It's so great. Did you know that I piss people off on Twitter? Nobody cares. Anyway, so I really wish there was a different way. But to me, it feels like Sony is basically saying, oh, this is the last movie. Let's make him forget. Let's make everyone forget he's Spider-Man. Let alone Peter Parker. Because that makes sense. And let's take him out of the MCU. Put him in the Venomverse. Yes, because that's making money. Yeah, speaking of Venomverse, how's Morbius going, Sony? You delayed it, what, 3 times now? It was going to come out January until you're like, oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I think we missed something. Honestly, I can't with that decision. I think I'm going to stop talking about it, because I feel like if I keep talking about it, it's going to get too ranty, even though it's probably already too much at this point. But I don't care. I had to speak my mind, because overall, Spider-Man doesn't work well by himself. He works well with friends. The tragedy and the best bits are when he's defending friends. I don't know. I really like the characters. Whatever. I said my piece. I don't want to keep talking about it. Overall, I love Spider-Man. Despite me shitting on it a couple of times. Because 2019 was a hard year for Spider-Man. We all remember. I even have a playlist called The Battle of Spider-Man when he was being taken out of the MCU. Up yours, Sony. Up yours, Disney. Both of you are terrible. But yeah. Honestly. Just, it was amazing. As a fan, I loved every bit. And I can't wait to see what's going on in the future. I'm Rainbow Hoves. And this has been me talking about Spider-Man. This has been me ranting about Spider-Man. And you're probably wondering, are the rants coming back? Yes, they are. And they're here to stay. I want to be better this year. I think I've established this, said this before. I want to be better this year. I want to... Because I don't care if this doesn't get views. I don't care if people leave, if people stay. I'm just glad I can talk to you guys about what I think about stuff. Whether you care or not, it's fine. The fact that I can make someone happy is enough. Because that's what it means to be a YouTuber. To make someone happy. With that being said, I'm Rainbow Hooves. Be yourselves every day. And I'll see you later.